9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready?
Welcome to Hardway Wrestling. It is, what is today? I don't even know what today is.
Thursday.
Thursday. It's, what is it?
Throwdown Thursday.
Throwdown Thursday. You know, see, what normal podcasting people do or video people do is they record them early in the week and they lie. But that's not what we do here at Hardway Wrestling. We tell you the truth. And if we lie, it's because we forgot and we didn't mean to.
Or you'd record it saying Thursday and post it on Wednesday.
That's and all the edited version comes out Friday, so you guys can all watch our bullshit in like 10 minutes instead of hour and 45 minutes.
There you go.
But when you do that, go like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Make sure you go like and subscribe to everything we do, from the podcast to the YouTube to the Facebook. I'm gonna say it again. To Facebook. It's not fuckbook. Sorry, it's not fuckbook. But I'm super excited today, boys, because we have a Hall of Famer. Now, ask me, you're going to say, is it Kurt Angle?
Yeah. Is it Kurt Angle?
Better wrestler. You're going to say, Ricky, you're going to say, is it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Is it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
It is not Stone Cold Steve Austin. Better hair.
Better hair.
You're going to say, is it the Dead Man?
Is it the Dead Man?
It is not the Dead Man. This guy is
dead. He might be a dead man after his next match, but
he might be. He absolutely, but it is not the Undertaker. It is not Kurt Angle. It is not Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I swear to God, if it's Jeremy Stone, I'm leaving.
It is not Jeremy Stone. It is Rob Frosty Wells. Rob, welcome to Hardway Wrestling Hall of Famer, SWA legend, Rob Wells.
How's it going, everybody?
Hold on. I don't have any music.
Yeah.
He's as cold as ice. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Rob,
yeah,
don't play the wrong music. Fucking YouTubers shut us down.
Yeah.
Well,
Copyright.
I did kind of sound like the original song there. You don't think we'll get a flag for that, do you?
Yeah.
Rob, welcome to Hardway Wrestling. How are you, my friend?
I'm old. That's
You're
old.
I mean, we're all old. We're all old.
I'm old, worn out, and ready to be done.
Okay, well, I know her too. So you're ready to be. So what do you mean ready to be done? You mean you want to be off of here? Because I can boot you if you're that tired and you're gonna fall asleep on us. I mean, I'd rather you just.
I won't fall asleep. I'll be all right.
Okay, well, we're gonna try to keep you awake. So, Rob, you just were inducted into the SWA Hall of Fame, which I got to come see. It was a joy. It was fun. Thank you for the quick interview backstage.
Always a pleasure.
So at the end of the night, I mean, you were one of the last guys. Was there any? We left right after your Hall of Fame speech because we had a meeting. I had a meeting at the bar with a couple friends of mine, Kalua and Cream. They were there.
Hello was at the show, so
I left when he came out. I saw his outfit and I said, "I'm thirsty. I'm out of here." So
yeah, his liver dragged him away.
So that event for you, how was that? How did you feel after being inducted into their Hall of Fame? I mean, that was a pretty cool experience.
That was interesting. I mean, that's where I got my start. You know, going up there, helping set up the ring, tear down the ring till like 1 a.m. So obviously I pulled my vet card last night or that night and went home before the main event. So, because this guy ain't sitting down no ring there where you started. It was pretty cool to get inducted in the Hall of Fame with the same guys that were in the main event match. That because I beat Chucky for the title with that whole crew that was there that got inducted. So Chucky went with my opponent.
There's two guys on here that have beat Chucky for a title. Or is this a different Chucky?
No, different Chucky.
It's only one guy on this podcast.
Right. Chucky Wynn, who actually used to be really, really big. I mean, you saw how skinny he was there, right? He used to be like up over 400 pounds.
He said, I heard him say that, and I couldn't imagine.
Oh, he was huge. He
Hey, divorce will
he
do
was
that
my
to you.
opponent for the title, and then Pat Lawson was the referee, and Spencer Chestnut was my manager at the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, again, it was a pretty awesome experience. When you get up in front of people, did you have anything planned to say, or did you like you started towards the end of the speech, you kind of knew you had to wrap it up because you were
Yeah,
kinda
it's you gotta listen to the crowd, man. If the nothing's like it's been what 15 14 15 years since I've been there,
yeah.
something like that, maybe a little less than that. But when you go there and people just don't know you can just kind of tell with the crowd. And I was like, well, there's not a lot of people here that know me. I can hear people going the occasional woo,
Right.
and yay, Frosty, and then you can hear that on top of all the silence that's going on. So I was like, yeah, it's time to wrap it up. I didn't want to step on everybody else's glory for the night,
I thought they were being respectful. I did hear the one woo, and her teeth fell out of her mouth and hit the floor. So I could tell she was one of your fans from way back in the day. One of those rats, huh?
Yeah. If it was anything like it was back in the day.
Yeah. So, it was a very a smaller venue than what I normally see. But it made it really cool because it made it real intimate. It made it seem like the place was packed. I'm not sure how many they had. I think they had probably around 80 people. It seemed like
that's what I was guessing.
So, pretty cool night. Some decent matches. Got to see some low boy stuff. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. We might get another one on her. Anyway, pretty cool night. Pretty cool night. So anyway, we are here for one thing and one thing only. We're here to talk.
Oh, we've got our other guy.
We might get him on here. Let's
You gonna have enough screens? Jeez.
Oh yeah, of course, bro. Of course.
We've got enough screens.
It's gonna be a whole video wall.
Well,
if Scotty could fit in here, we got room for more.
That's right. Let me make one adjustment. Let's see what we got going on Facebook here. Yo, I don't know what WSP y'all means. Oh, and your way is this Christian Cage? Oh wait,
I think it means what's up.
Oh, is that what that means? I don't know. These damn.
Yeah, I'm hip.
Okay. Well, you got young kids. How old are your kids?
5 or actually 10 and about to be 6 in December.
God, man, they're young.
Mm-hmm.
Them's babies. Them is babies. Okay. Let's.
You know those word finds that you see on like the Denny's menus?
Yeah.
He sat there and did one all by himself, the littlest one. I was blown away. I was like, I didn't even know what letters were at that age. What are they teaching kids in school?
Oh boy.
Let me get him sent.
And I have
done. Okay. All right. Well, we're here for one thing and one thing only. Brian Hardy is going to join us here in a second.
Ooh.
So we're here to talk about not just Rob's accolades and everything he's ever done. Hey, so you held, before we get into Full Gear, you held their SWA Heavyweight Championship. Have you ever held any other championships or any other titles?
For them, I actually held their somebody's driving, they shouldn't be.
yeah.
I also held their tag team championships with three different partners actually. Steve
cool.
was one, Travis Dufour, and Kenny Craig. And then
cool.
I've had belts other places too. Like I had the House of Pain tag team titles for a little stint.
Oh, who'd you run that with? Who'd you run the House of Pain titles
That was
with?
Kenny Craig.
Oh, okay.
We were fit and frosty.
Fit and frosty. And you weren't the fit one.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. Hey, what's up, buddy? You're gonna have to. We're getting a lot of feedback from you, so I'm gonna have to. Can you give me a yell when you get back? Can you get home?
Yep, you got it, dude.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man, that jack was off the chain, right?
Too much feedback. That is your ATCW heavyweight champion, Brian Hardy, for about one more day.
He dresses very loud.
He does dress very loud.
He's
yeah,
got a new gimmick every time we see him. Like it looked like he was sporting Bret Hart today. Last week it was Jimmy Yang Wang.
yeah, yeah.
He's
He's
made an appearance.
There's a name you don't hear often.
Here's
he's
our.
ma-
Oh, well,
he's
you
made
come to
it-
Hardway Wrestling, bro. You hear it. It is an important name around here.
Go back and check out his Iron Sheik that he does.
Yeah, check out one of the clips. Yeah, he goes a little bit crazy.
He goes full on Sheik, and it is hilarious.
I think Brian is competing with Chris Jericho and how many times he can reinvent himself in a week. So, speaking of Chris Jericho, we're going to get into this. Today is this weekend we have a AEW pay-per-view Full Gear. Is this going to be Full Gear or full of shit?
I don't know. It's a toss up. You never know what Tony Khan's gonna pull out of Julia Hart's hat.
And we do get a Julia Hart sighting in this, which I hope it's going to be for the good. Right now they have 10 matches listed. I have 10.
What?
Yeah,
I just counted 8 with one as a pre-show.
I think there's 2 pre-show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I have 9. I thought there was 10, but I might have missed one.
I'm waking up. Maybe my count's off.
Yeah, no worries. I have 9, and one of them definitely is a pre-show match. So we're gonna get right into it. Rob, here's what we do here. We're gonna talk about each individual match. And we're gonna give who we think is gonna win this match, and then Scotty's gonna drone on for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Actually,
yeah.
this time because I honestly barely have any opinion about AEW.
Perfect. Well, the first match of the night is gonna be Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. The Golden Showers is what I like to call them. I believe they're called. What are they called? The Golden Knights,
Jets.
Lightning Jets.
Golden
Not even-
Jets.
Golden Jets. It was Golden Showers, one of them. Versus the Young Bucks. Now, the Young Bucks won a tournament recently where they get to challenge the number one or challenge the world champions at any time. And if Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega win this match, they get that.
Oh, I did not. I was not aware of that
I
stipulation.
feel like that either I just made up the coolest fucking stipulation ever for a tag team match. So I think that's what I heard. We all know how we all feel about Chris Jericho. We believe we know Chris Jericho is so long in the fucking tooth. He is Sabertooth Tiger. He's a get out of the fucking game. And Kenny Omega is so beat the fuck up. He looks like a punching bag most of the time. And the Bucks, we're all kind of tired of the Bucks too. So
Not Brian Hardy.
Yeah, not Brian Hardy.
Oh, he loves the Bucks. He does. Well, they're friends. He's all buddies with the Bucks. They're all the same.
And he still won't get him on here.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
Bullshit.
We
That's
don't
bullshit.
need
We're
the
gonna
Young
have
Bucks. We don't need the Young Bucks. We got Rob Will.
Hold on. I'm saying, hold on a minute. You want the Bucks to come on here and tank your show? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just want him to come on here so Scotty can stutter over what he's going to say to him.
Oh, he'll pull out every cornet line in the book.
I'll take a fucking super kick party from the Cucamonga kids all day of the week.
Cucamonga kids.
So, all right. So, Rob, we'll go to you first. You got Young Bucks, or you got the Golden Showers? Golden Jet.
I know Jericho's pretty bad these days, but I'm a Jericho fan through and through. So I'm gonna go with Jericho and Kenny.
All right, Scotty.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I can't stand all these teams, but if I choose, I'm gonna go with Omega and Jericho. Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang. He's got a lot of injuries, but I just honestly, the only reason I'm picking them, I just want to see the Bucks lose their tag team title shot because they don't need it. They've held those titles enough. So Jericho and Omega.
Okay. All right, Ricky.
Did anybody watch Dynamite last night?
I did.
I caught bits and pieces of it. So I heard the Bucks jump Jericho in the back and beat the shit out of him.
Well, there was some sort of bullshit match last night with Brian Cage and Powerhouse Hobbs slammed
that Street Fight or whatever.
Big Show onto the hood of a car, and then he's out. He must have like some kind of neck issue now. They were holding his neck, and so I guess that was their way of getting Big Show out of the way for a while. Who looks just as bad as Chris Jericho. Good Lord. Yeah. They all dressed like Men in Black when they first came in. They all had suits and ties on. I didn't either that or Reservoir Dogs. I didn't know what they were going for there, but there was a fight between Jericho and Jericho, Omega, and the Bucks. I think one of the Buck brothers smashed Jericho in the back of the head right after an interview was over. So it started a little skirmish. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
Gotcha.
It wasn't CM Punk, Jungle Boy type of feels, but you know. So Ricky, who you got in this?
Yeah, I'm going with Jericho and Omega, even though the last few times I've picked them, they've kind of not won. So yeah, give me my boy Jericho in this.
All right. Well, I don't know why you would put a team together and give them a name, and they're probably going to have matching gear for tomorrow night.
Oh, you know it.
And then have them lose. I don't know why you would do that, but it would not surprise me. I am putting all three of my Jerichos on this match right here. I'm taking Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho to beat the young Bucks. Let's go to the chat real quick. Facebook chat, that is. Oh shit! What did I do?
Maybe not.
What did I do?
He probably ended the live stream.
Did I just end the live stream?
No, you're good. You're
It's still alive.
Your pal AK is in here, and I'm sorry that like he says he only likes the guy in the blue shirt, and I'm like, I'm sorry, no, we don't listen to cross losers, so
That's disappointing because AK is the only person from the House of Cross I actually am a fan of.
Hold on.
Well, you're not a fan of Virgil Light?
Ah,
Oh man. Shots fired.
Yeah,
I fire shots at the House of Cross all the time on here. Jeremy Stone's my best friend.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him for a one-on-one.
Hey, are you coming Saturday?
Yes, I should be there.
Awesome, because we're gonna try to find a way to get you in that ring against Jeremy Stone. Like
I want to come in and eliminate.
He's still undefeated, right?
No.
No.
He is undefeated in singles competition.
That's what I thought.
But he took an L in a triple threat.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
He was pinned.
Was he though?
He was.
Is there video footage of that?
There is on the ATCW YouTube site.
Seems like a bunch of smoke and mirrors to me.
Yeah, I don't. Hold on one second here, boys.
When Jonathan Cross is not there, the House of Cross loses.
Yeah. Well, you know why? You know why they lose? Because the opponent, when he's there, the opponents are so blinded by that bald head that they can't see straight in the match, and that's how House of Cross wins.
Really?
So,
Are you telling people about not being able to see straight? Is that what you're doing right now?
I was just gonna go that the referee Brandon can't see what's going on behind him because he's got to shake Jonathan Cross's teeth off of his knuckles.
yeah.
Give me 1 second here, boys. I have fucked up the stream.
Jesus,
Oh,
we'll give
no.
you like 5 minutes here.
Yeah. Did you notice what I did? Did you notice? It says we're still live, but I don't.
Hail in the book.
I'm on Facebook, dude.
We're still on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got you up at.
Okay. Well, keep
Ryan
an eye on
Hardy in the comments singing the praises of the Bucks.
that. Okay. All right. Well, keep an eye on that because I cannot see it now because I've gotten rid of it like a douche.
Way to go.
Yeah, I'm a dipshit.
Don't you have, like 4 screens over there?
Thank you, AK, for noticing that I have a blue shirt on. And these guys, they're all trash compared to me. I appreciate that. Yeah, somebody keep an eye on that chat.
Yep. Well, I
Gotcha.
All right. So again, I'm taking the golden showers. All right. Next match we have, it's a 0 hour match. I think this was the match from that.
I was wondering why he didn't start with the 0 hour.
I don't know. I have them
There's
out of
usually
order.
about 30 of them.
I'm an idiot. I have them all screwed up here. But Yeah, we're gonna get to it here. So, and the ROH Tag Team Champion, MJF, and it says
Mystery
to
partner.
be to be determined versus Guns Up. Now, what are the chances that MJF and Cardblade tag in this?
Who?
Jay White.
Cardblade.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
Cardboard Jay White.
Oh, Harp.
I'm going Roddy Strong or Samoa Joe,
Yeah,
but I'm leaning more towards Samoa Joe.
Yeah, same on the Samoa Joe part. I think they're going to they're going to turn this into like it's the paid bodyguard thing, kind of like Wardlow, but not quite. Where it's, it's one of those things where like it's MJF always has to keep the eyes in the back of his head, unlike he did with Wardlow. Keep the eyes in the back of his head with Joe, so that he knows that Joe's still there to protect him, but Joe's still gunning for him as well.
So Rob, are you keeping up with You're not keeping up with AEW, are you?
Not really.
So MJF and Adam Cole were ROH Tag Team Champions. Adam Cole blew his ankle out.
They've been doing all these things from his home or whatever. I've been catching up on Jim Cornette. So
gotcha. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
I listen to his podcast all the time.
So he's been wrestling without a partner. Supposedly he's going to have a partner in this one against the Guns, which disappoints me because I was going with the Guns here if MJF did not.
Yeah, if it was handicap Guns.
Partner. Yeah. So, but I believe I'm going to go with MJF. But yeah, I think it's going to be Wardlow.
Really?
I mean, they could possibly have, because MJF's a champion, correct?
MJF's champion.
Yeah, so they might have him drop the belts here just to pursue something with the championship. I mean, that would be smart.
We're going to get to that later because he has a championship match later on.
Okay, maybe.
So this will be 2 pay-per-views in a row where he's pulled double duty.
You think he's getting double pay?
Yeah, no, I doubt it.
Top guy.
Top guy.
Wait a minute. Before we we got to make our picks, then I'll get to it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So Scotty, you already know how I'm picking. I'm going to stick with MJF. I don't think the story's over with him yet. With whatever idiot decides to jump in that little open spot. Scotty, who do you got?
I'm honestly going to stick with MJF. I was going to stick with MJF in general, just because I think they were going to build him up as an underdog. He's wrestling for these tag team titles in a handicap match. If they did the handicap style, so I was like, okay, they're really going to keep him strong by having him. Yes, he's going to come out beaten and battered, but at least he comes out on top. After capitalizing on some mistake. But now that they're going to put a partner with him, I'm actually very curious to see who that partner is. And now I'm really going to go with the fact that they're going to keep those titles on MJF and his interim tag team partner. Why is it that anytime somebody gets hurt, there's always an interim something? Interim champion, now interim tag team partner? Like,
I like it because if can you imagine WWE's women's tag team titles would be constantly vacant?
Yeah. What if whoever's roaming around in the devil mask is his partner?
Yeah. But it's funny. And a shout out again to Bill. Funny story that we had today. I was working today. One of my other wrestling gurus stopped me and he's like, wouldn't it be interesting if they had Britt Baker under the reveal it's Britt Baker under the devil mask? And I started laughing because it's like, you haven't seen her in a while.
She's out with Adam Cole because apparently his ankle surgery is going to require her to doctor him a bit.
Isn't she a dentist?
Yeah,
is. He's going to need a lot of cavity searches.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that they're going to go that route with the devil. That would mean they would have to reveal the devil that early in the show, and I don't think they're going to do that.
So I'm still thinking they till World's End, but I still think it'd be hysterical if it was Britt Baker. But yeah, who knows? Who knows at this point what old TK is thinking?
Rob, who do you got in this?
I'm actually going to go with what I was talking about earlier. I think the Guns are going to win.
Oh,
I think that they're gonna take those tag team titles off of MJF. and there's going to be some kind of a screw job, and maybe they set
Juice.
something up with whoever screws him.
Juice is his mystery partner.
Ooh,
There you go.
They pull the
Maybe Brian
legacy.
Hardy. That's where he's on his way to.
that's Ricky. Did you do your pick yet?
I'm going MJF and mystery partner.
All right. You know who it also could be? There was a guy that was in MLW with MJF, and I'm forgetting his name right off the top of my head.
But Hammerstone?
Hammerstone. He is now a free agent.
Yeah. Oh no! Wait, I thought MLW didn't release him.
I thought he had asked for his release and got it.
No,
He
asked for his release. MLW said, "Heck with you, and we're not releasing you."
Gotcha. Okay, well, that would have been a cool little twist.
So speaking of signings, Tony Khan announced that there was a major signing for this pay-per-view. Who do we
Dolph
think
Ziggler.
it is?
Yeah,
I'm leaning at Ziggler as well.
Yeah.
somebody told me they thought Mandy Rose, but who knows?
She's doing
Mandy Sachs.
a WrestleFest with CJ and a couple other AEW people, so who knows?
Yeah, and Brian Hardy's pick is MJF as well. So,
Oh, okay. Well,
yep.
yes. Anybody else picking anything in the chat?
So far, it just seems to be
Evan
Brian.
Hardy said something about Richard Holiday was also with him.
That's who it is, Richard Holiday. Maybe that's who I'm thinking, Richard Holiday. One of those guys is not with MLW anymore.
Yeah, because I know they Hammerstone asked for his release and they wouldn't give it to him. So, but
does the show start at like 4? I don't think so. I think it's a normal
8:00.
It starts
Yeah.
at 8:00. It'll end at probably 4
Yeah,
a.m.
If you guys go to the ATCW show, you'll get home in plenty of time to see the last 3 shows of three matches of the night. So
Randy Chris says, "We know it's not Matt Riddle. His sorry ass is coming to Hagerstown."
Yeah,
I don't want it to be Riddle. There would be way too much wiener swinging in AEW between him and Ric Flair.
when Riddle shows up in Hagerstown, I hope he's wearing shoes because there's lots of little needles on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
right. Now, here's the thing: if they do sign Riddle in AEW, the thing I do want to see, and I agree with Cornette on this one.
Oh Christ!
You might have heard this.
Birds coming out of his ass.
Yeah, like I want to will they do the stuff flying out that? That I would love to see it. Like I'd love to see something flying out of Riddle's ass. That'd be hysterical. So
I bet you would.
Oh boy!
We're gonna move on to the TBS Women's Championship match. It's a 3-way. We got to see last night. It was Sky Blue versus Red Velvet, and Sky Blue moved on against Blue Velvet, so it'll be Sky Blue.
Red Velvet.
Yeah, why is that her thing? Is that what the?
No, I love me some Sky Blue.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay. So we got
Woo, that girl.
Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Chris Statlander for the TBS. It's a TBS Women's title. So Statlander's title run has been lackluster. I mean, they're not really the women's whole roster for AEW has not been great, and they're not pushing them very well. And so that probably. I mean, I'm sure Chris Statlander is a great wrestler, but we wouldn't know because we only see her about 3 minutes a night. So they did give Sky Blue and Velvet a lot of time last night, and I believe that's because of Sky Blue's ass. So I've been pushing.
I'd watch.
It was funny when Cornette and them broke down the demographics. It was the highest 18 to 35 demographic with the Sky Blue match. So
or like to call the Vaseline stat.
yeah.
Yeah, the Vaseline demographic. So Scotty, who do you have in this? Julia Hart, Chris Statlander.
Brian Hardy said anything's better than Bianca.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's not even on here, and he's going to start ranting about Bianca.
He's probably in the Taco Bell drive-thru as we speak.
Getting his drizzling shits.
Mm.
All right, Scotty, who do you got?
To wash it down with.
Who do you got here? Julia Hart, Chris Statlander, or Sky Blue?
Well, again, I'm not a big fan of the AEW women's division. Like, there are some talent.
Neither's Tony Khan.
Huh?
Neither's Tony Khan.
Yeah. There are some talented women in there, but none of them get the time to do what they need to do or show what they need to show for this company. So, but if I have to pick one, I'm going.
They're showing what I want them to show.
Yeah. If I'm like, I would love to see them. I mean, not just because of the ass, but just because I'd like to see what she can do. I want to see them put it on Sky Blue. Yeah, like you said, Statlander's run hasn't been all that impressive. I know she can wrestle, but they haven't given her the time to show it. So maybe it's time to like let her kind of take a break, put it on Sky Blue, and see what can happen.
Ricky?
I'm at a toss up between Sky Blue and Julia Hart. I'd love to see it on either one of them. Sky Blue's my girl. That's where I'm going.
Rob?
I've seen some stuff that Sky Blue could do in the Indies, and she can wrestle pretty well, even for looking as good as she does. Woo, she looked good. But I feel like Statlander's going to keep it.
Okay.
Well, I'm afraid that you're going to be right, Rob. That Statlander's going to keep it. But Julia Hart has been doing the best work of her career. The girl, I think she's only 23. She just had a birthday or whatever. I don't know if she's got lots of time to be a champion. But if you're going to put Julia Hart has never been hotter right now. Never been hotter. And I think it'd be great for Julia Hart and to bring Sky Blue into their little faction and put that belt on her and make someone else chase this title.
There you go.
Who do we got in the chat? Anybody say anything in the chat about Sky's ass?
Brian's calling for Julia Hart, but like you said, anything but Bianca Belair. So
and Randy loves Sky Blue also.
yeah, he's second Sky Blue.
Very, very hetero video here. All right. I got another women's match. Another girl that's been doing awesome work. We have an AEW Women's World Championship match. Look out for the shoe. Toni Storm versus Hikaru Shida. Ricky, we are a pro Shida. We are a pro Shida.
I love Shida, and God, I hope they do not take the title off of her yet. And I don't know about this one either. I'm going with Shida this time. They've taken it off her like her last two runs really quickly. So I think this time she's going to beat Toni Storm.
Now, did she just win? Was she the champion at the last pay-per-view? Did she?
She was the champion at Wembley, and she had just won it like a week or two before that, I think. And then she lost it at Wembley, and then she just got it back like a few weeks ago, I think.
So Shida lost it to
Saraya.
Saraya?
In that fatal four-way, yes.
Is that what it was? Oh, in the four-way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't pinned in that.
Okay. All right. So Shida, you hope Shida retains.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I got a little bit of Asian fever going on between Shida and Io Sky and Kairi Sane and Asuka.
You like Asuka too? You know, Asuka's like 73 years old.
That's okay.
I'm an Asuka man myself, so
okay. All right.
Yeah.
No one's ready for it though. That's all I know.
Brian Hardy says Toni Storm.
I'll take a stab at it.
Brian Hardy's picking Toni Storm. I like this is gonna sound horrible. I like the colored Toni Storm better. It's gonna sound horrible, boys, but I had to say it. The black and white version. This black and white version's a little weird. I like the colored Toni Storm.
I like black and white Toni Storm. I think
it's comical.
It's comical. It's interesting. Like Tony had never really given us all that much until they started this, and then it's like, okay, this is interesting. I'm it's my vibe, but I started to get into it more and more as I watched more and more of these vignettes and stuff like that, and I was like, all right, let's see where we can go with this. So. Honestly, my pick is actually I'm going with Brian Hardy on this one. I want to go Toni Storm. I want to see what they do with her.
Every time she yells "titty slap," Scotty pulls him out, and starts slapping his chest.
I'll tell you what. She's got some of the funniest lines. The tits up and slap the tits off me and look out for this shoe.
Yeah, that crap is hilarious.
I tell you, for all of AEW's fails, they really did a good job with this presentation. Like last night. RJ City was talking to whoever whatever the new girl is that they just signed from that women's promotion. It was colored, and then when they opened the door, it turned black and white, and they shut the door, went back to color, and they opened it, it went black and white. So I get for production value, I give AEW a little bit of credit there. Rob, who you got in this?
You say they've been taking the belt off of Karashita a lot here lately.
They just flip or flop all the time.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go with Tony Storm on this from the outside looking in.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to look on the inside. And,
I got a feeling that they're going to keep with the trend.
Yeah.
I hope not. I'm going with Karashita. Yeah. She's the best. Honestly, probably the best women's wrestler they have.
Absolutely.
The rest are the best.
Both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Look out for the shoe. All right. We have a 4. This one's probably should be on the pre-show. We got a 4-way tag team championship match. We have the House of Black versus FTR versus Ricky Starks, Big Bill versus LFI.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that one on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's on there. So the weird situation. They got Big Bill and Ricky Starks together. I feel like they just did this for Ricky Starks because he was probably complaining that he's been doing all this work and nothing to really show for it. So I feel like they just threw these belts on these guys. LFI at any time could be picked up by INS. FTR, they're doing it for their family. So, and then we got House of Black, who's also doing pretty good work right now. Electrical work. I mean, they're turning the lights on.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we've seen anybody from House of Black except Julia Hart since they lost the trios titles.
How are you supposed to see them? They keep turning the fucking lights off.
Exactly.
Scotty, who do you got in this? I know you're a big FTR fan. Fuck
yeah.
Survival.
I mean, honestly, that is going to be my pick as FTR, but like in this kind of match, no, like it's kind of a toss up. And I think the fact because they just put the belts on Starks and Big Bill like what 2 months ago now.
I don't know. It's been
less
that long.
than that. It's probably barely been on.
It was a Wednesday night, right? Wasn't it like a Wednesday night?
That was Collision.
Oh, it was Collision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was right before one of WWE's pay-per-views.
Yeah, nobody saw it. So
well, it was the same. It was the same night as one of WWE's pay-per-views.
yeah.
Good
so
it's been like a month or so.
Gotcha.
I mean, I FTR to get the belts back. I want them to have a good run, but that will be my pick. But my head kind of tells me that they're probably gonna keep it on Big Bill and Ricky Starks. But FTR is my pick.
Gotcha. Rob.
Brian Hardy says FTR, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you for watching the chat. I can't see right now.
Yeah.
For some reason, I've made Facebook disappear off of my. And if I click on it, it's gonna give me. It's gonna kick back on me here. So
yeah, it's gonna punch you right in the face. Right in the face.
So I'm just gonna leave you guys can run the chat.
I'm gonna go with FTR.
Okay.
No, they're a good tag team, but here's the thing. Honestly, I'd like to see him win, but who has the belt? You say it's Big Bill and
Ricky Starks.
Yeah, that's probably who's going to win the match, though. Honestly.
Yeah.
I go with FTR, but there's enough guns in the building, right? Thank you.
I love FTR in this, but I don't see them for some reason. I think they're going to keep them on Big Bill and Starks because eventually I think it's going to be either the Bucks or Jericho and Omega taking the tag titles.
Yeah.
And they're not going to have FTR be transitional champs for either of those two, I would hope.
Right.
Well, they already have been transitional champs after sucks.
But yeah, I'm going with Big Bill and Starks myself. They just got the belts. I don't think LFI to me, if they're going to win any tag team titles, it's the ROH titles. I don't. Roosh is awesome, right? Yeah. Roosh is great, by the way. But I don't think that they're ready for the tag team titles at this level. FTR to me seems like they're there to enhance talent now to get guys over. If you beat FTR, you're really good. So And
Buddy,
House of Black.
not Buddy Murphy. Brody King's still out with the fist injury, right?
No, he's in this.
Oh, he is back.
He's back. He's back.
Okay.
For this. Yeah, he's back for this. So I'm going to stick with Ricky Starks and Big Bill. All right. Okay.
Really quick, AJ Atwell on the chat says Goldberg is TK's big announcement for Full Gear.
God, I hope not.
Man,
I hope it's not Goldberg, and I hope it's not Ryback.
Well, at least you know who's next.
God. Actually, you know what? They could announce both of them at the same time.
Oh, there you go.
I just watched a video with Ryback on TikTok where he was just telling everybody you should not be watching WWE. You should be watching AEW, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've never seen anybody. He did everything but couple the balls.
Sounds like somebody's bitter. That's what it sounds like.
Well, Ryback is bitter.
But for the last 15 years.
The question everybody really wants to know is, when is Ralphus going to get his rematch against Goldberg? That's what I want to know. Such an injustice. Number one security guard, everybody.
I mean, I don't put anything past Tony Khan for any type of.
He's looking for the money.
Get the Jericho Ninja back too.
What's that?
The Jericho Ninja. Think we get that back too?
Oh, was Jericho what?
You don't remember Jericho and WCW had Ralphus and the Jericho Ninja?
I do not remember that.
Oh my God, the Jericho Ninja! It was just some guy in shades with a Jericho Ninja shirt on, white shirt that he wrote marker on.
Yeah,
I do not remember that.
I forgot about
classic stuff.
I forgot about that.
I passed out when it came to WCW there for a lot of years. They got really fucking bad. You were either wearing it was either red versus black versus blue.
Surprisingly enough, this was before it started going downhill.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
this is pre NWO.
Yeah, no, I think the NWO had just started showing up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Gotcha.
Early NWO.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have the match that Scotty's been waiting for. This is the skewer match. We got Jon Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. I don't even know if we need to talk about this. Is going to be a bloodbath. They are going to absolutely beat the piss out of each other.
Sorry. I just had a great suggestion for this match. All right. They must bleed, and then they must be dunked into a vat of orange juice. So all their wounds and cuts get all that acid in them, and that would be
Mimosa match part 2. Is that what you're
part 2?
Or maybe the bloody mimosa.
Forget the orange, just do straight alcohol. Forget the orange juice.
No. Moxley's off of that.
Yeah, he's sober now. He's sober. He's 24 hours sober, so give him a break.
Yeah. No, I think he's sober.
Yeah, last night, Jon Moxley ate an orange punch and didn't even sell it.
I did watch that. Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is going to go horribly bad for Orange Cassidy. They're telling the story that Orange Cassidy is not. He doesn't feel like he's a real champion until he beats Jon Moxley. But it is in Jon Moxley's contract to never lose. So,
and Jon Moxley would not have lost the international title in the first place had Rey Fenix not dropped him on his neck.
Yeah.
So, I am going to do my pick here. I'm going with Jon Moxley to get this belt back. I think they're going to reset everything and put this belt right back where it belongs on Jon Moxley and send Orange Cassidy back with the best friends.
Yep. Agreed.
Did you say Jon Moxley no sold a punch from Orange Cassidy?
Yep. Last night on Dynamite.
Didn't he just ruin what's his face's career the other night with a punch?
Who's that?
Daniel Bryan.
Brian Danielson, yeah.
Yeah. He broke his orbital bone.
Yes. And Jon Moxley no sold it. I'm pretty sure he's Superman at this point.
He's Undertaker type super abilities now.
Apparently.
If you go back and look at both of those videos, where was it Okada?
Yes.
Yeah. So where Okada went and did the clothesline, never touched him. Orange's punch never hits anybody. By the way, it's horrible. Worst Superman punch in the game. I wish Roman Reigns would just show up and fucking hit him.
Yeah.
So But yeah, he knows sold the punch. So I'm definitely going with John Moxley. So Scotty, who do you got here? Ricky, you took Moxley, right?
Yep.
Taking Moxley. Go ahead.
So is the option double DQ? Is that on this list?
No, this is
Not for
this is
AEW.
no.
Dang it. All right. Now I will probably go with Moxley as well. Now the question I do have is Pockets is his days done as the company mascot? Like, is this here's the question. Like, he no sold the punch, and yet they made it look devastating. Made it look devastating on Bryan Danielson a week or two ago. Like, is this just to kind of kick Pockets back where he belongs and keep him back in the lower card, or like, I don't know. I'm looking at this. I'm like, if Moxley's kind of dealing with this and like, you know what, I'm done dealing with a little, upstart little piece of shit. We're gonna just throw him back where he belongs, back in the lower card, back in like the
He's
prelim.
gonna be strapped. He's gonna be strapped into the booster seat in the back of Sue's minivan at the end of this.
Yeah.
Now remember, OC is the producer, so if he's producing this match, maybe he wins.
Yeah. No, never know.
Is piss break an option?
No, we just went past the
Yeah,
women's
we already went
Oh,
past
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say John Moxley.
John Moxley.
Yeah.
And Brian Hardy's calling John too. So
Brian, thank you.
No love for the orange.
No love for the R. No love for OC, man.
No, our little dog.
This right here, I believe, is going to be the match of the night. We have Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland. I wanted to kick the shit out of Hangman Page last night when he put his hands. He put his hands on Prince Nana.
I could feel your heart breaking and your blood boiling at that point.
I was so mad last night when as soon as he looked at me and says, "I'm not allowed to touch you," but Prince Nana, and I was like,
I saw that happening.
"You motherfucker!"
I saw that coming.
He hit Prince Nana so hard that Nana had no option but to bump him.
The tinfoil fell off his teeth.
So Hangman was pretty ruthless last night in their promo, and he was talking about how Prince Nana was selling weed or buying weed from a high school kid and then reselling it. And Nana goes, "No, I'm not. I'm not reselling it."
Yeah, Hangman says he's going to steal his weed, and then the crowd starts chanting, "Steal his weed."
Your weed. And then he said about Prince Nana and his stupid dance, and Prince Nana looked around and he was like, so this is a Texas death match. Scotty, do Cowboys lose Texas death matches?
Well, considering that Peg Warmer Page isn't a real cowboy, yeah, he's gonna end up losing. I call it Swerve. I mean, first of all, this isn't even a real Texas death match because if they did it right, each person has to the count of 10 to get back to their feet. And
yeah, last man standing match.
No, like the. Oh wait, what is it? Maybe I'm confused.
Yeah, it's like a last man standing match. I think.
Yeah.
They got to a 10 count.
Yeah. So, but no, they have to the 10 count to get to their feet. But it's whoever can't answer the bell, is declared the loser. So it's not even just you have to beat the count of 10.
Which makes zero sense because you don't answer a bell at the end of a match. You answer the bell before the match. So how's that work?
Each fall is a new, or each after the first fall, there's another fall after it.
There's not.
Yeah,
this is one fall match.
Scotty, you fucking lying. You making shit up. These people want the truth, Scotty, and you're out here lying in the streets.
In a real Texas death match, the falls keep going until one person can't answer the bell.
Sounds like he's buying weed off of high school kids.
Yeah,
or Prince Nana,
and then reselling it.
And reselling it. Anyway, I'm calling Swerve in this one. Like
that's Pee Wee's Playhouse's secret word. There, you say Prince Nana, Jason dances.
Ah!
So
bad that I'm old enough for Pee Wee's Playhouse. Is that bad?
Now, hey, Mecca like a high, Mecca hiney ho.
Mm.
Here we go. Traditional Texas deathmatch rules. You have to cover the opponent for a normal 3 count, then get off of them, and the ref has to count.
Yep.
So after
What?
the count, that's normal Texas deathmatch
So
rules.
that must be what they're talking about the bell then.
Yeah,
The 3 count.
Oh, okay.
So you got a 3 count, and then you have to count to 10.
you get and you have to be at your feet, by the count of 10. If not,
It's like a double Bundy 5 count.
Gotcha. Oh, double Bundy. Oh, pull the old double Bundy out.
It's a triple Bundy. Triple
There
Bundy.
you-
Like a triple
Double
Bundy.
Bundy. I saw Greg Louganis do that one time off of and hit his head on the
Ooh.
That was a triple Lundy. That's
wow,
That's
a
right.
great Gaines reference on this episode.
I said Louganis. Relax.
Get them gains.
Get them gains. All right. Scotty, did you fucking pick somebody?
Swerve.
All right, you took Swerve. Okay. Rob, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Swerve 2 along with Brian Hardy in the chat.
Yep.
Okay, Brian Hardy on the Swerves kick. Ricky?
I feel like Swerve deserves this because he's riding a hot streak right now, and I like his work. But I think they're going peg warmer on this match, so I'm taking Page.
I'm going with Adam Page too. Swerve has already won 1 match versus Hangman. They're going to even it out.
And they labeled it as match 2 of the feud, so this may see a third match at the next pay-per-view or on Dynamite
This will see a 3rd match.
yeah.
I'm
And considering they just had the break-in at Hangman's house, Hangman's winning this.
I think Prince Nana gets a little something in here with his aluminum foil teeth.
Who?
Prince, oh my bad.
Prince Nana.
Prince Nana.
Hold on, there was a Pee-wee joke, wasn't there? About being in the theater?
Yeah.
The sandwich. What was it?
3 famous guys that got shot in the theater: Abraham Lincoln, someone else, and the guy that sat in front of Pee Wee Herman.
Oh no, it was a Pee Wee Herman sandwich. Hold the pickle.
Ruben hold the pickle.
Oh yeah, Ruben hold the pickle. That's what it was. Okay, I knew it was there somewhere.
I'll tell you what. Every time I go to the movies, I get my buttered popcorn too.
Shoo!
All right, we have a triple threat match. This one match, I don't give 2 shits because the average age in this match is 50,000. You have Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne versus Adam Copeland, Darby Allin, and Sting.
Sting never loses, so there's your match.
Yep.
There's your pick.
Yep.
Hello.
Woo. Ow. All right, so Ricky says Sting never loses. Rob.
No, I'm gonna go with Sting too.
Gotcha.
Sting team.
Scotty.
Sting never loses. Sting, Darby, and Adam.
Mm-hmm.
This is the retirement tour. We've seen nothing out of Adam Copeland yet on a pay-per-view, right?
No.
He's not losing his first.
Are you talking about before AEW or you're talking about now?
Now. I'm talking about Adam Copeland. I'm not talking about Edge.
That guy too.
Yeah, definitely Nick Wayne is taking the pin in this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then Christian Cage.
And then Christian
turns him over
Cage.
and spanks him.
And then takes his mom to the back.
I feel like this match is going to end with Nick Wayne's mom interfering and causing
Nick Wayne's mom has got it going on.
Wayne's mom is got
With Christian Cage, everybody's mom's got it going on.
That's for sure. No,
Mother.
Sting never loses. He's on a retirement tour. Maybe we get Ric Flair to show up and turn heel here.
Nah.
Uh,
No, we're gonna get Ric Flair soused up on his energy drink out there, spinning his dick like a helicopter
Out there and in the locker room, apparently.
If you could find it, that'd be great. That would be great. Okay.
Oh,
Yep. So we're all going with the Sting retirement tour. All
Yep.
right, last match of the night that I have is the World Championship title match. MJF versus the real Jay White, not Cardblade, the real Jay White. Scotty, they have built this. They have built. This has not been a great build. Jay White is boring as fuck.
Yep.
I don't know. I like Jay White when I like Jay White in New Japan. I don't like him here for some reason. I don't know why. I like Juice Robinson way better than I like Jay White.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say if this were Juice versus MJF, this would have been a whole different ball game. But
Well, they did that on Dynamite for the ring like a couple weeks ago.
Yes, they did.
Yep. And it was a pretty darn good match, if I remember correctly. But yeah, even then, like I still think they could have done. Yeah, they should have done Juice, but now that since it's Jay White versus MJF, I mean, I'm still picking the champ. I'm going MJF because why would they take the belt off? Why would they put it on Jay White? Like, nah, it's not. That's not happening. So it's MJF all the way.
Rob,
MJF.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm going MJF, and after the match, when he did this, before I go on, this kind of has the feel of, you remember the rivalry with Mr. Brody Lee and John Moxley, where Brody stole the title and held it all the way until Moxley beat his ass at the pay-per-view.
right.
Same thing's going to happen. MJF's going to get his title back after this, and we may get the devil reveal of CM Punk.
Yeah.
Now, how great would that be? I'll just, and I don't know if we talked about this on another video or whatever.
I think we did on the last one.
Like
The ratings will go up.
If they have kept this under wraps all this time
As a
and
work, that would be the most genius thing Tony Khan has ever done.
I will never say another bad thing about Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Well, Rob, as you know, how tough is it to keep secrets in the business?
Oh, it's very tough.
Very tough. Like you
Especially
have
now. The internet ruined that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, well, the internet, and you can't, like, if
you don't pee
if
straight,
somebody
the
in
world is
catering
going to know
overhears
in
a
about 10
conversation,
minutes.
It's on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. You got to be really careful about what you say. Like you guys, Scotty, Ricky, you guys, we're together almost a couple times a week. You guys have no idea what's going on at ATCW on Saturday, right? I don't give up. I don't give up information, that kind of stuff.
Well, I
there's
think
people out here-
there was an episode a few weeks ago where you hinted something, and I picked it up, and I think I pretty much guessed it. At
Was that drinking?
during
Yeah,
the podcast, no, but then at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view, I called you out on it at your house, and yeah, you were drinking then, so you may not remember, but I think I guessed the whole plan for ATCW.
Oh well, I don't remember. I don't remember we even talked about that, bro. I had.
But anyway, go ahead.
Well, listen, if we just finalized it today, so if you know it already, that's fucking great.
Yeah. Brian Hardy always says, tell a phone, tell a friend, tell a wrestler. You know,
That's exactly right.
Mhm.
That's exactly right. You know, it's funny.
She's got gonorrhea.
I type up usually. I mean,
He's banging in that 40-pound piece of steel right now.
That's right. I would type up things for the show and give Rob a copy and
Just to be scratched out later.
Right. Well, I mean, card always subject to change, but I give these guys papers so they know kind of what's going on. Especially Chucky, because Chucky's got the memory as long as Scotty's penis. So
Brian Hardy in the chat, by the way, piping in Jay White.
Baby.
Oh, really? Jay White.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right there just tells you Brian Hardy has no idea what's going on. I don't know how many times I would print out 4 or 5 papers, give them to each individual person that needs them, and then later on I would find that paper sitting on a random fucking table right before the show starts. I'm like, what the fuck is going on around here?
Right on the ticket table where they're taking tickets at.
Yeah, why don't you just say, yeah, who's going? This is who's going over. Thanks for coming. What
do these highlighted names mean? Oh, nothing.
So Yeah, keeping stuff a secret in the wrestling business is very tough. So if Tony Khan was able to keep this, or the AEW guys were, they would almost have to like not tell a fucking soul. Like,
Yeah.
it would only just have to be Tony. That would be it. Tony and whatever his main producer guy is. I mean, you can't. They could not tell one wrestler, bro, because it would just be like this. It'd be like, hey, you hear what's going on? They're like, no. And they tell them, and they'd be like, just don't fucking tell anybody. And by the time that motherfucker turned his back, yep.
Yeah.
and they turn around and look at Britt Baker. Do you know the CM Punk is doing the fucking company? If they kept this thing a secret.
And then
All this
PW
time,
Insider has already exploded.
oh my! If
just to give you an idea how bad it is these days, that Hall of Fame show you were at, by the way, for me, before the doors even opened up, there was people already sitting in seats, and I just kind of looked around. I was like, I thought the doors opened at 6:30. It's like 5:30. I'm like, why are all these people sitting in seats?
Did you not?
Oh,
set
they're
your
here with the
clock back?
wrestlers. What's that?
Did you not set your clock back a couple weeks ago?
No, I set it back. I don't understand why all these people were sitting in there. They I guess just didn't expect a lot of people or something, and just family, friends, whatever, come in and sat down. I'm like, those are the people who should be outside.
They got too much.
The hell was that?
What was that?
What was it?
My kid throwing his socks into the room for the laundry basket.
Oh, yeah, I was like, what? I
So
thought
you
that
guys-
was your cat.
Time for an exorcism.
Yeah.
I see dead people.
He did that during another cast we did probably like a month or so ago.
Mm.
We have I went to a TCW show a couple months ago or whatever it was, and 2 months ago. And when we walk into the building at like 5 o'clock, the show's not till 6:30 or 7 or whatever time the show is. There's 40 people sitting in the fucking chairs already. I'm
Why?
like, how?
Who's
And they're
policing that?
Bro,
Like,
you don't even know, bro. You don't even know.
I get
Yeah, I know. I walked in, I was like, okay. Did these fucking people pay? Nope. None of these fucking
Nope.
people paid. There's $275 sitting in the front row.
Sorry, kid, I can't give you payday today. Wonder why.
Yeah. A lot of comps given out.
Mhm.
Lot of comps. So
We had
but
300
again,
people.
if they were able to keep this quiet, and CM Punk is the guy, and he's been injured all this time, and blah blah blah, man, on Monday when we do our video, standing ovation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Scotty, you can stay seated, but we'll do a standing ovation.
He will be, as he says, ass over tea kettle behind his chair.
Bro.
Yep.
Bro.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I will, honest to God, like,
He'll
But-
cry. Scotty will cry.
I would honestly cry. I would be like, finally, somebody actually did something right in the wrestling business.
I'll tell you, Jim Cornette.
Wouldn't it be
hear him
even better? Wouldn't it be even better if CM Punk's the devil and Jungle Boy and the Bucks are his henchmen?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That would be pizza cutter news.
I tell you what, though, I mean, you can have heat with people in the building or the people you work with, and it happens all the time. Not everybody likes everybody, but I know what everybody does like: a good fucking story. And if
Business.
That's shock
the
value
business.
there.
That's
Mhm.
exactly the business. And if the Bucks said, "Hey, man, I know we got problems and we probably never will fix them, but listen to this shit," they will come together like they have never come together before. You'll see the new elite: CM Punk, Jungle Boy, and the Young Bucks. Oh my God, can you imagine?
An FTR.
Real life always makes the best storylines.
Absolutely. So here's what's going to happen: is it's going to be fucking Goldberg under the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Or
way too.
It's gonna be Goldberg.
It'll be
Gilbert.
Jeremy Stone.
Yeah, it could be Jeremy. Listen, the guy's undefeated. I can't imagine
In
he's
singles
not
competition.
going to get picked up by another promotion. So
Yeah, mostly because he can't work.
Oh,
wow.
ow.
Wow. Can't work, huh? I
Sock's
hope he's writing
tired.
this shit down, bro. He's gonna write this shit down when he's gonna become a school shooter here one day and roll into one of these fucking gyms
Yes.
and just blow every fucking fan away that shows up there. I can't work. All right, well, that's going to do it here for Hard Way Wrestling. Rob, thank you for joining us. Rob, you have a big event coming up here December 16th, which is my birthday. Let's hear about this, what you got going on. The guy who's never getting into a wrestling ring again. Let's hear about what you got going on.
So I got a call before a show in October to take the place of somebody else, one of my best friends in the business, Steve Sarks. And I reluctantly agreed to it, and I had a good time. But I had also talked to, this is actually going to take place at Superstar Wrestling up in Scotland, Pennsylvania. I talked to their upper management. I said, hey, I will come back, but I want to be able to wrestle Steve in a match of my choosing. Now, if you pay attention to Facebook, SSW just released a video the other day. I finally chose what the stipulation is going to be. It's going to be a cold as ice tables match, which means that I can put Steve through as many tables as I want to before I have to pin him. So it's not like I put him through one table and that's it. I'm going to be putting him through multiple tables. Because he was supposed to be there. He was supposed to wrestle. I had to bring my rear end out of retirement to help him out. And I didn't get so much of a thank you. So, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So the 16th, I'm going to take him and I'm going to throw him from pillar to post through all kinds of tables.
Now you're talking awful confident. I mean, Steve's no pushover, right? I mean, you think you're going to kick Steve's ass.
I mean, he's short. He's like 5'3".
We're all short, dude.
And that's in heels.
What are you 6'2"?
I'm 6 foot on the dot.
Oh, you're 6 foot?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot on the dot.
Oh, okay. Shit. I must be wearing platforms or some shit.
No, that.
I usually see you sitting behind a table, so you can't ever tell how big and bad someone is sitting behind a table.
That's right. Until you stand up and you go, oh, no.
Ooh, Jeremy!
Yeah, Jeremy.
Jeremy!
Please don't hurt me, Jeremy.
Well, let's listen, Rob. I wish you luck in that match, but let's not overlook Steve, right? Steve is still wrestling, correct? He's still in the business?
Yeah, he's been wrestling for the last couple months.
Yeah, and you
I mean, the last show
go up and put a guy through a table?
Yeah, I mean, listen, last show he was, laying down looking at the lights and lost the title. I say he's on a downward spiral. And I'm just gonna keep him going that way.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, I wish you luck. I mean, all right, boys. Scotty, who do you got? Steve Sarks, or we got Rob Frosty Wells.
You know what? I'm going with my man Rob here.
You're a fucking mark.
Yes,
I'm also going with Mr. Freeze.
Okay, well, I'm going with Steve Sarks. I've never met Steve.
I haven't either.
I've never met Steve, but I don't like Rob. So we're going with Steve. You fucked up my music during my last wrestling.
It was better the way I did it. I don't care what you say.
Yeah. No, I wish you luck. I mean, I one thing with wrestling is you always say, man, this is it. I'm not doing it no more. I can't do it no more. Monday morning, a lot of times. Monday morning or Sunday morning, you're usually saying that you're never going to fucking wrestle again. Mm-hmm. And then Friday, you're like, when's my next?
Because you're laying in bed. You've pissed the bed by this point. Shit the bed, really. You can't get out of bed. You're sore.
Yeah. I'm
never going to do this again. Never again. And then down the road, and there it is.
Yeah.
I got that itch.
Yeah, sounds
one
worse.
fan sees you and goes, hey, aren't you Frosty Rob Wells? I'm back in.
That's right. Where do you want me to sign?
Hello, Vince? Tony?
Tony, by the way, I know Punk's back. I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah, I know Punk's in the business. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, over here, internet. Yeah, Punk's coming back.
So,
hey,
all
Rob,
right, well, that's good. That's good.
Rob,
Do it here. Go ahead, Scotty. Sorry.
Just out of a quick thing for you, the next time Jonathan Cross comes out of the back at an ATCW show, whenever he re-debuts,
January,
make sure that the music you play is "Dude Looks Like a Lady." That's I think that would be the best debut music.
No,
we'll just get some music, just Prince Nana, just over and over and over and over.
Whose house?
Skirt. That's where when I drive, and I swear. I hated that song when it first came out, but it's catchy.
It It is. It is.
I got it on my gym playlist. Got it.
It's as catchy
Why
as
does that not surprise me?
Yeah. Sorry. That
Who's
and
this
that.
gym guy you keep talking to or talking about?
He's so cute. He's so cute. So cute. So. All right, well, that's good to do here for Highway Wrestling. Rob, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome
Thanks for
back anytime. You know, I think it would be great if we got you and maybe get Starks on here. So
Who's calling?
Oh, that's me.
I was gonna say your cat. Is that
No, that's Washington County Public Schools calling to tell me something dumb.
Oh, they're getting snow tomorrow. They're gonna go.
Yeah, smoke inhalation alert.
Yep.
Can't go to school because of a little
Did
smoke
you guys
in the
know
air.
that the world was on fire?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Where did you hear there was fires at, by the way? The rest of you.
I was asleep, so I don't know.
Yeah, Ricky burned up.
He's burnt to a crisp. So apparently West Virginia, and Pennsylvania all had wildfires.
I didn't smell any trash. I didn't know West Virginia was there.
Is that why I was smelling smoke out of the Frederick area today?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was all over.
So-
it warms up to 70 degrees one day and now we're on fire again.
I was walking through one of the parking lots of my store and I noticed it was hazy. And I'm like, all right, man, I got to get my fucking eyes fixed. I'm wiping my glasses off. I'm like, oh man, I got to get my prescription taken care of. Everything's all foggy today. I didn't realize that we moved to Canada.
Yeah.
I was coming off one of the exits up there in Pennsylvania. It just looked like something from the day after tomorrow with the smoke cloud just coming up. And it's like, okay, well, we're all dead. Awesome.
Whatever. That might be the only thing that saves Rob from going through a table.
Mm-mm.
Wildfires. So, all right. Thank you for joining. What?
Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. Make sure you go like and subscribe. We are live now on YouTube. No one's fucking watching, right? Because they're outside spraying off their watering down their leaves in their yards so it doesn't catch on fire. But when you come across this on YouTube or Facebook, please go like and subscribe. We need all the subscribers. We're trying to catch Rob's video podcast or video
Independent Rewind.
Independent Rewind. If you like to watch women's wrestling, that is where you want to go. Subscribers you got, Rob?
680 last time I checked.
Fuck you. Okay, we're gonna
Hey, listen, we've been doing it for almost 3 years and we got the 680. Okay, we're not exactly setting the world on fire.
We were picking up about 5 or 6 a week, and then the last week we picked up 12.
Mm-hmm. It comes in spurts. I think it depends on who likes your stuff.
We picked up 2 this week, so we still picking up people, but it's not. We're at 166, I think. We're okay. So we're gonna get there one day.
Oh, there's that piece of trash in the chat right now.
Yep. He just shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
He shows up at the last second. What else is new? I doubt he'll show up on the 16th. To be honest with you.
Who is that?
That is Steve Sarks.
Oh, Steve. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't see it. God damn it, pal. I can't see it.
God damn Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can send do we want to get Steve on here real quick so he could
He probably doesn't even have a phone. I think he's got a jitterbug.
Oh, he's got one of those like my grandmother.
The one with the 3 numbers on it, home and work
but they're all this big. They're all like
exactly.
They're like 20 font.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
911.
Damn, I mean, I'm gonna say it. Steve, I was the only one, and I don't even know.
Hey, you ain't gonna suck up now.
You're the only one. I'm the only one that picked you to win this ice cold up the butt match or whatever you guys are doing. So I think, and when I say Steve's gonna win, I think he's gonna be able to take it up the butt better than you.
No comment.
Ice. What is it? Ice picks in the eyelids. What is it? What's it called?
Ice picks in the eyelid. Cold as ice tables match.
Cold as ice. That's a great name, by the way. Who came up with that name?
Actually, SSW Management did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds cool.
Now, Steve is saying he's going to destroy Rob, but I highly doubt that.
I'm still trying to figure out how he's commenting the video on that jitterbug.
Yeah. So,
All right. Well, maybe we'll get you two on here before December 16th and let you guys go back and forth and maybe we'll have like a Peter off or Dick off or what do you call that? Cock off between you guys.
Cockles.
Cockles.
Your soul.
All right, we're
That was a
fucking
great
slapping on here.
segment.
That's gonna do it here. We'll see you guys next time.
Cornbread, damn it.
Cornbread, ain't nothing wrong with that.